Hi, welcome to Laura's Life. I'm Laura. I have a few questions from No More Drama. I'm going to go over all of them except for questions to ask when getting a job being a newbie. That one is going to be more involved, and I'm going to do another video specifically on that. There's lots to consider, so that's a whole nother video. This one's just going to be really short because she has a few questions that I can answer real quick. She asked, is it about safety and doing your pre-trip? Is it safe to do it in the morning at the truck stop? Truck stops are normally pretty safe because there's other drivers around. Not always, but a lot of times I'll find that guys are going to be protective if they see somebody bothering me. Somebody, not always, but a lot of times somebody will intervene for me. So if you made a lot of noise, I'm sure, or started banging on someone else's truck, they would probably help you. But the thing is, when you're doing your pre-trip, or when I do my pre-trip, say it's dark even, I have a flashlight, okay? Because you need to be able to see. You need to see your lines, your air lines, your tires. You're going to be checking the fifth wheel to make sure that nobody pulled it in the night. You're checking your landing gear. You're going to go all around the trailer, check underneath the trailer, underneath your truck. You need a flashlight if it's dark. And second of all, you're gonna have a hammer. I use a hammer to thump my tires. So I don't think anybody's gonna be coming after me unless they have a gun. If they have a gun, I'm gone. But if they try anything, I've got a hammer. Woohoo! So no, I do my pre-trip wherever I'm at. Even if I'm alongside the road. I'll do a quick one and try to stay off of or away from the traffic, but I do a quick look through, looky-loo, make sure no one got under my trailer, or there's not a dog taking shelter under one of my tires or something. I wouldn't want to pull out and run over a dog or a person, God forbid. So yeah, just do a quickie, looky-loo, but be safe about it. So yeah, safety, it's a good question, because if it's dark, yeah, and there's lots of guys, some of them not so clean cut. Yeah, of course, just because they have beards and haven't taken a shower in 3 weeks doesn't mean they're bad. You're gonna find that out. Oh my gosh, yeah. Some of those guys are really nice. God bless them. Anyway, yeah. So that's another reason I have my hammer. Just to thump my tires, but also I grab it every single time I go and do a pre-trip. This isn't just lip service. I use it. I use a hammer. Okay. The other question, can you get a shower daily? Yeah, if you want to. You stop at a truck stop. If you have a loyalty club card that you get free showers, you can pay for a shower. I think they're like $12. But yes, just make time in your day to stop and take a shower, or make sure that wherever you stop for the night, you can get a shower there. That's what I usually do. I usually don't take a shower every day, especially in the winter, but in the summertime, especially if I'm out working on my trailer and getting sweaty and dirty, you're going to find out that anything that the exhaust hits is going to be black, and that's going to come right off on you, on your clothes, on your arms, your hair. And now they used to have, you'll see the older trucks have the exhaust that comes up in the back and up and over the trailer, and the new trucks have the exhaust down under that comes out and under the trailer. So when I haul my panel van or curtain van, or anything that's kind of open, not a box, but anything that's kind of open, that exhaust will get into the trailer, and it coats the insides of the trailer. So whenever I'm working on the trailer, I like totally black. Yeah, it comes right off. I mean, I keep baby wipes, because if you can't get to a shower right away, take your baby wipes, and my arms will be totally black. I mean, black, black, black. And take your baby wipes, and you know, and you can just toss them. So yeah, baby wipes come in handy for a lot of stuff, but for that in particular. Oh, if you have to pee frequently. Wow. Let me say that when I used to take my dog, I would stop every 2 hours. And actually, there are some loads where they want you to stop every 2 hours, like, well, for glass, because they want you to check for breakage. I was thinking there was some other things that I was supposed to stop every 2 hours. Oh, hazmat. Hazmat loads, they want you to stop frequently. So, you know, stop at all the rest areas. But let's get real. I've got a pee bucket. I have a laundry detergent bucket from Costco that has a tight lid. Now, I put about 2 or 3 inches of simple green in the bottom, and it keeps it from stinking until I can get rid of it. Now, don't just throw it alongside the road. If I see one of those little greenhouses, little latrines, sitting by the side of the road and it's not locked, I might stop and empty my bucket in there. Or you can do it at a rest stop, or you know, take it into the bathroom and pour it in the toilet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have on occasion put it in a ditch, like a real grassy ditch, because that simple green is safe for plants. So be careful what you use in your bucket to keep it from stinking. That's why I use simple green. But I try not to use the bucket, actually. Oh, and they have this thing now. I forget what it's called, but it's so that women can stand and pee, and it's like a thing that has a tube that runs down from it, and so you can stand and pee if you want to, you know, pee next to your tires like all the guys do. Oh, hell yeah, they do it all the time. Perhaps I'll get up in the morning and pass them as they're peeing on. What pisses me off is when they're peeing on my tires. Okay, that's unacceptable. Anyway, so they have those. I forget what they're called. Female urinal something or others. I got mine off Costco. I actually have one, but I haven't used it. I can't figure it out. Anyway, it's simple. I'm kidding. Anyway, yeah, so if you want to do that so you can just pee on your tires, hey, yeah, that's what all the other guys do. Anyway, so yeah, I have a pee bucket, and that's how I take care of that. I do stop at rest areas a lot, though, and I would rather do that than use my pee bucket. So my pee bucket's more for emergencies. But it's totally something I wouldn't go without, because I do use it. Do I have a refrigerator? I don't have a refrigerator. I have a cooler that's constantly plugged in. And actually it's not plugged in right now because it's winter and I'm not in California anymore. What I did, and I think I mentioned this in another video, is that I hardwired my cooler into the plug, because the plug kept heating up, and then it wouldn't make contact properly, and I'd buy a new plug and the same thing would happen time and time again. And finally I got smart. You can get these paddles at a car parts place like Napa or AutoZone. They're just little paddles, And I'll show you that in a different video because I have a lot of tips and tricks, and that's going to be one of them that I'm going to show. But yes, I do have a cooler, so what it does is it cools things like, I don't know, 10 or 15 degrees cooler than whatever it's sitting in. So if your air conditioned cab, you know, is cool, then it's going to be 10 to 15 degrees cooler than that. And it works fine. It works well. Just don't leave it plugged in if you're not running the truck. I mean, if you are going in to eat or something, yeah, you'll probably be fine. But you don't want it to run off your batteries all weekend while you're doing a 34 or while you're home 2 or 3 days. I've heard of where guys have done it accidentally and have been okay, but you're going to come to a point where your batteries aren't going to be able to do that for 3 days or 2 days or whatever, and you're going to come back to a dead truck. Actually, the newer ones have the like a cutoff where to save its battery power so that you can start it again, it'll shut itself off. So if you left stuff running and you went home for 3 days and come back, it'd be off. Everything in there that you left running would be off, but you would still be able to start your truck. So that's good. So anyway, yeah. So those are the quick answers for those few questions. I'm gonna go more into tips and tricks, and I'm gonna go over the refrigerator thing or cooler thing in that video. And most importantly, my very next video will be on questions to ask when you're getting a job. When you're new, you don't know what you need to know to get a job, especially if it's your first job. So I'm gonna be letting you know. I need to make a list of stuff because there's just so much. So I'm going to be listing as much stuff as I can think of over the next couple days, and then I'll do the video, put everything into it, and hopefully you'll see it when it comes up. Hopefully you're subscribed and you pressed on the little bell so you get a notice when new videos come up, hopefully. So look for that, and I'm going to get to work on that because that's going to take me some work. All right. Thanks for listening.